We are currently caring for a changeable hawk eagle. He came to us with a very serious wing injury. Because of this, he is still unable to fly. However, we are glad to see he is getting better. Our team has been carefully treating his wounds. The primary injuries on his skin are almost completely healed. But the severe damage has deeply affected his flight feathers. In fact, the feathers on his injured wing have almost fallen off. There are still raw wounds where the feathers connect to the bone. A hawk eagle relies entirely on these massive wings to survive. Without healthy feathers, lifting his heavy body is impossible. We don't know how many months the recovery will take. It takes a long time for new feathers to grow back. The biological process of feather regeneration is incredibly slow. Every single day, we monitor his progress very closely. We clean the remaining wounds to prevent any deep infections. Infections can permanently ruin the delicate feather follicles. If the follicles are destroyed, the feathers will never return. Therefore, keeping the wing sterile is our highest priority. He receives specialized medicine mixed directly into his food. This helps reduce the deep swelling inside his wing joints. He is showing incredible strength during this painful process. Even though he cannot fly, his fierce spirit remains untouched. We can see the natural desire to hunt in his eyes. But patience is the most important part of his rehabilitation. Moving too early could cause the wing to break again. So, we keep him in a quiet, confined space for now. This limitation prevents him from attempting dangerous, sudden jumps. Flapping the damaged wing could disrupt the healing tissues. We feed him a diet very rich in raw proteins. High protein intake is necessary to rebuild strong muscle fibers. It also provides the nutrients needed to produce keratin. This ensures his underlying wing bones stay structurally solid. The healing process for predatory birds requires vast energy. They burn calories quickly when repairing major bodily trauma. We ensure he rests peacefully without any unnecessary stress. Loud noises can easily frighten a wild hawk eagle. When scared, they might thrash and injure themselves further. His wild instincts are vital for his eventual release. The loss of feathers means he cannot regulate temperature well. We protect him from harsh winds and damp weather. Every small detail matters when saving a majestic predator. We look closely at the wing stems each morning. These initial buds are called blood feathers as they grow. They have a constant, active blood supply inside them. If a blood feather breaks, it can bleed heavily. This makes the current growth stage extremely delicate for him. We must manage his environment with extreme, careful precision. It could take 3 months, or maybe even 6. A full molt cycle takes immense time in nature. We cannot rush nature. We can only support it. Our medical team provides the best possible environment for recovery. Seeing his open wounds close brings us great hope. It proves his strong body is fighting to survive. He eats his meals with a very healthy appetite. A strong appetite is always a wonderful clinical sign. It shows he has not given up his fight. We will continue this dedicated care for many months. However long it takes, we will stand by him. Our ultimate goal is to see him fly free again. To watch him soar back into the high canopy. That will be the true reward for our efforts. For now, we take it one slow day at a time. We check his wings gently during the weekly examinations. We ensure the old tissue is completely clearing away. Healthy new skin is finally beginning to form underneath. The missing feathers left empty spaces along his arm. But the underlying bone structure seems completely intact now. This structural integrity gives us a realistic chance. If the bone were broken, flight might be lost forever. Since the bone is safe, we wait for feathers. Feathers are complex structures made of hardened protein chains. They require immense systemic energy from the bird's body. He spends hours preening the healthy feathers he has. This behavior shows his natural instinct is still perfect. We stay hopeful for his long journey ahead.